Algorithm. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody already here in the building, man. Salute to the greatest chat in YouTube history. We are back with the latest installment of the Graphk and Wasted Show.
Or the Wasted and Graphic Show, however way you like to slice it, everybody. What is the deal, brother?
What's good with you, man? A lot going on right now in the NFL. A lot of big names finally starting to come up off the board, man, here in free agency, man. A few guys that we actually talked about that we would have loved to become Raiders, but it is what it is. You know, we'll talk about these names, right? We're going to talk about the introductory presser today with Christian Wilkins and also Gardner Minshew. Oh man, I'm excited about these guys, bro. Like they bring so much energy to the room. It's actually they do fit the Raider billing, man. We're going to talk about that also, and we're going to talk about how we need to navigate through free agency moving forward. There's still some interesting names out there, and we're going to also talk about the way we structured this Jimmy G release post June. It looks as though we don't have as much money as we thought we would right now, but there's still ways to work around it. But I mean, hey man, how are you feeling thus far with what's going on? I know you've been at work all day, but let me throw a couple things out there. I want to see how you feel about it. Kendall Fuller, Miami Dolphins, 2 years, $16 million, $8 million annually. I think we feel the same way about this, right?
Yeah, this one really pisses me off because you know that's a number that I can live with for a guy that can start at corner, bro. Mm-hmm. Like that's a guy you have to go. Kendall Fuller will be the cherry on top of the sundae for this defense. Yeah. I don't understand why they weren't in on him, man. I'm very, very confused on that, man.
There's a few names out there, you know, Darnay Holmes, another guy that has a familiarity with AP, 25 years old, former Giant corner, really young. I heard that there's some mutual interest there, but also another name to keep an eye on. We talked about this on the phone is Xavier Howard. He was designated, an injury designated release. Yeah. You know what I mean? He has that foot injury. Apparently it's a sprained foot. It looks as though he's already back to, you know, getting out there and working out and all that good stuff. If Kendall Fuller ends up with 8 per, right, and this injury designation, I think definitely kind of hurts his stock at this point in the market. What would you pay for Xavier Howard, and would you want to pay for him at this point?
Look, just by virtue of the fact of some of the issues he's had, you know, as far as like his personality and the way he's deal with the Dolphins, and the fact that he's coming off an injury, and it's a foot injury, it's a guy that cuts probably between $5 and $6 million a year, no more.
I agree. And I think that we should still take a look at bringing him in. I think that he's going to be very hungry and very angry that the only team that he knows in the NFL has moved on from him. A few other big names. DJ Reader, I don't think we were ever in on the sweepstakes with him. We already got Christian Wilkins. I believe he signed a 2-year deal with the Detroit Lions. I think $30 million, like $15 million per. Definitely a great deal for both of them. Curtis Samuels just signed a 3-year, $30 million deal with the Buffalo Bills. So they moved on from Gabe Davis. They brought in Curtis Samuel. He's a Swiss Army knife, a guy that can play running back, play for you in the slot, play for you in the boundary. I mean, this guy can do it all. I think that's a pretty good deal for the Buffalo Bills. He has been on some teams that had bad quarterbacks. I think the young kid out of Ohio State, I don't want to say young because he's starting to get up there in football age, right? But there's still a lot of football to be played. And with Josh Allen, I think that Curtis Samuel is going to ball out there.
Yo, and he's physical too. That's what I always liked about Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel is a guy that he's going to fight for those extra yards. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of guy you need in Buffalo in that cold weather, man. And he's not afraid to block either.
Another guy, man, that's off the board that we talked about potentially bringing on, you know the connection. Eric Armstead. He went and signed a deal with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I believe it was a 3-year deal. He got somewhere roughly around $16 to $17 million a season. I love Eric, but I think with what we're doing right now, that's out of our price range.
Yeah.
And with him dealing with those injuries, I think that's the right price tag.
Yeah, especially down there, in Jacksonville, they're trying to be bargain basement shoppers. Right? Yeah. You didn't get a bargain basement deal, but getting that level of player for that amount of money is you can't lose on that. We really, that's not something that we would do because we got our centerpiece. We got our centerpiece of that defensive line. Now you're just trying to fill in. Trying to fill in with younger talent, cheaper talent. We couldn't throw the baby out the bathwater unless he was willing to come here and take a haircut. Yeah. And it doesn't look like he's willing to do that.
Exactly. And there was a few other teams in on him, the Texans, the Titans, and he ended up down there in Duval, man. A few other guys. I don't know if you've seen this, man. The news just broke a few minutes ago. So the Texans traded for Joe Mixon, gave up a 7th round pick. They just signed him to a 3-year extension. They gave him, I believe, $10 million a season, 3 years, $30 million. Wow. They believe in Joe Mixon like crazy, bro. Like, see, now I wanted to look at him if that was an option, but there must have been something already agreed upon for him to go over there and get that extension, a 3-year, $30 million. I mean, what does that say when you still have Dameon Pierce on your roster? I mean, well, technically it works out because as his contract unfolds, you're going to have to pay a Dameon Pierce, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it makes sense, but he got paid, man. He got paid.
Yeah, I mean, but you could do stuff like this when you got a superstar young quarterback on a rookie deal.
Yeah.
You got a superstar young pass rusher on a rookie deal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're getting bang for their buck. You got to pay somebody somewhere, right? So they're going out there and they're making a run at it now before they got to pay these guys. I ain't mad at it.
I like it. I like it for them. And the Texans have definitely killed the free agency period. Another thing that may affect what we do moving forward at the quarterback position, the Commanders traded Sam Howell to the Seattle Seahawks to back up Geno Smith or, to go to, competition. Whoever wins, it is what it is. It's their job. This is a potential move that, frees up another spot, the quarterback 1 spot. They already moved on from Sam Howell after 1 year, I believe.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how do you feel about this? Does this, interfere with what we're trying to potentially do moving up to get Jaden Daniels, because that number 2 spot is now available. They need a quarterback. It's clear cut. The Commanders are going quarterback. Is this a move that, with Chicago and Ryan Poles still up in the air with what they're doing with Justin Fields, right? Is this maybe a move that they'll try and move up to 1 to go get Caleb Williams to bring back with Cliff Kingsbury and bring him back to the area? Or is this a move where they're just saying we're all in on Jaden Daniels? Or is it maybe, in your eyes, a Drake May move? They move on from a North Carolina product to bring in another.
I think they're all in on, 2 guys, right? Of course, Caleb Williams, but if not, they've already made their contingency plan, whether it's Daniels or whether it's Drake May, whether it's JJ. I didn't hear anything with JJ with them, but we knew they were drafting a quarterback to begin with. Sam Howell is not the kind of quarterback that you're going to put your quarterback needs on hold for.
Yeah,
he was a developmental guy. He was a throwing guy. He was a guy that they got a lot better play out of than they expected. But make no mistake about it, you knew they were drafting a quarterback. That was one team that I knew was going to draft a quarterback.
Clear cut.
The only way that they might not have drafted a quarterback is if you backed the Brink truck up for them. And you would have had to probably give them 4 first-round picks, 3 2s, like some insaneness like that.
And I think the writing was on the wall also when they brought in Marcus Mariota. You know what I mean? They were going to move on from Sam Howell and potentially Marcus Mariota, how the way he utilizes his legs. I think that's a guy that Jaden Daniels can actually learn from if they do go with the Jaden Daniels. I mean, who else, better to learn from by one of the latest college greats? I mean, he balled out at Oregon. Let's just keep it a buck. But let me ask you this. With Chicago still having the number 1 spot, if they do keep Justin Fields, do you think that they trade to 2, right? And maybe the Commanders only can offer their first this year. I think they would offer their second this year and maybe a first next year, right? Or do they take the big splash and take 3 firsts, 3 seconds, or whatever from us to move to 13 because they want Marvin Harrison Jr. if they keep Justin Fields. But they can still somehow, some way pair him with, let's say Rome falls to 13. Let's just say that Keon Coleman is still there on the board. There's still a list of great wide receivers that they can pair with DJ Moore, right? I mean, what do you think they would do at this point? Would they take the big splash deal, a bunch of draft capital like they did last year, or would they take a modest deal to move to 2 to get Marvin Harrison to pair with Justin Fields?
It had to be 2. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot harder to explain trading out of the top 2 years in a row. Like the thing with Ryan Poles, they don't want to be in a position where they're drafting these guys for somebody else. Because that's the position they will be in if this thing doesn't turn around this year.
Yeah.
The only thing that might save their job is drafting a quarterback this year. Because then it's like, well, we can let them develop. But then it's like, are the McCaskies going to allow them to fuck up 2 young quarterbacks?
Yeah.
That's the thing, man. They're in a very, everybody says they got the best positioning in the league. They kind of don't. Because if you trade Justin Fields, and rookies tend to struggle, right? You trade Justin Fields, and say, for instance, Caleb or Drake May or whomever has the kind of year that Bryce Young had last year, you're fired.
Yeah.
There ain't no 2 ways around it.
Yeah, you're cooked.
You're 100% fired, right? But then if you trade that pick and said pick goes on to be CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
Now what? I mean, listen, man. Look, man, if I knew what they should do, man, you call me the Mason Kreskin. I don't know. Because
who would have thought though? My bad, bro. I mean, who would have thought though Justin Fields would be the guy that like literally holds like 4 or 5 different organizations in the palm of his hand? I mean, the Bears, the Commanders, because they clearly want Caleb to come back with Cliff Kingsbury. They'll take Jaden Daniels as the consolation prize. You know what I'm saying? But New England's probably sitting there thinking, okay, what are the Commanders going to do? Because I've always said that I think Drake May would be a perfect fit for them, even if they do end up taking JJ McCarthy. We talked about that as well. And then we're sitting back saying, we would love to move up, but shit, what is Chicago doing? And I'm hopefully, man, Champ Kelly's on the phone with his previous organization, and he's working the phones and just seeing what it is that they're trying to do. Because there's the Justin Fields talk has slowly just dwindled away, wasted. Like there's no real teams being tied to him. I've seen a few Minnesota, talks. I've seen him backing up Philadelphia. I mean, in Philadelphia with Jalen Hurts. Yeah, I'm hearing potentially going to Arizona, which now they're not because I don't know if you've seen it. Arizona traded for Desmond Ritter.
Yeah,
they sent Rondale Moore, which Arizona's a poorly ran franchise, bro. I cannot believe that they sent Rondale Moore over there to Atlanta. And now he's going to cook. He is a baller. I'm telling you, they just took one, but they're going to probably take Marvin Harrison Jr. at 4 if he's available, right? But I mean, there's only a few options out there, man. It's going to be very interesting to see how this whole Justin Fields thing unravels.
I mean, as far as Arizona goes, they don't have to just take Marvin Harrison Jr. They're other guys. The kid from LSU.
Oh yeah,
this is a pretty decent wide receiver draft.
Oh, Neighbors is a dog. He's a dog.
So they can take Neighbors. So they don't necessarily have to. At 4, they know that they can draft a wide receiver.
Yeah,
and it probably would be best for them to do that, right? So I'm not going to kill them too much about the Rondale Moore thing. But when you talk about Justin Fields, the problem with Justin Fields is what I was saying to you. Because he is not a passer. Like even with Kyler Murray is a damn good thrower of the football. He's very accurate. He's just small.
Yeah.
With Justin Fields, you don't see that. And you don't know if he's going to be able to develop that. Because he's been in the league long enough to where if he was going to turn that corner, you would start kind of seeing shades of that. No matter what anybody says, I did not see him take strides forward as a passer.
Yeah.
I saw his decision-making get better towards the end of the season, but I didn't see him improving as a passer, right? So now if you get Justin Fields, you get him cheap for 1 year, but now you got to turn back around and burn that draft capital you gave up to get him if you don't re-sign him. And then you got to decide if he's your future. It's a bad situation to be in because you're not the organization who drafted him. You're not the organization who initially believed in him, and you're not the organization who initially developed him. And now you have to hope and pray that getting Justin Fields, that if you are giving up a 2nd round pick, that he turns around this year so you can be okay with giving him money next year. Because if not, he could just walk and you burnt a draft pick for a mediocre QB.
Yeah.
I know you sit up here like, wait, so what the F are you talking about?
No, I'm not. My bad. My son's coming over here grabbing the charger. So I'm listening to you though. But no, I hear you. You cooking. Salute to Raiders C, man. What's up, y'all? What are the Raiders doing now? We're kicking back, man. Today we introduced 2 of our big acquisitions. We introduced Gardner Minshew today. I loved it. I don't know if you got a chance to see the presser, man. But man, my man Gardner was up there higher than alien shit, bro.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah, man.
Like, hey man, I love coming to Las Vegas. Aliens and neutrino beams, man.
Bro, It was absolutely hilarious. But, the thing is, man, he said some dope things. He talked about, him and Max finally meeting. And I don't know if you've seen the video. He was like, he called him a big boy and shit, the little boy.
Yeah, little ass boy.
Yeah, he actually said that, in Vegas, he can be who he is. I love that he can be who he really is. Also said one thing, a tidbit that people may not have seen or got to was he said that he was not promised the starting position. He was just told that he's going to come in and compete. So there's that. I love it. He said, I'm coming in here to compete. They did not promise me, the number one spot or nothing like that. Then we turn to Christian Wilkins. He's a funny ass dude, bro. Like
comes in there way pimpish with the plaid suit, the black and white plaid suit.
Yeah, with the casino joints inside the thing in the coat.
Yeah, and the lapel, man. He had the casino, bro. And the crazy thing too, man. The brother came in and screamed Raiders.
Off the dribble.
Bro, you listen, I know stuff like that is kind of we just want to win, but it's still good to see people bought all in to the culture of the team. You know what I mean? It feels good to see that, man.
And he's just, you could tell, man, he's born to be a Raider, man. He said that he's a maniac on the field. I love it. He said he's a lunatic. And he also said that one of the main reasons he's here is because Max Crosby, which we all, I think, could understand why he would be in there. So if you guys haven't gotten a chance to yet, it's a short introduction presser. Go check it out on the Raiders channel on YouTube. I watched it this morning, and it was just phenomenal work from both guys. Salute to Gardner Minshew. Salute to Christian Wilkins. Welcome to the nation. But Raiders see moving forward, bro. It's quiet right now. We signed our starting center. We got our backup quarterback, and we have a star defensive tackle. I mean, at the end of the day, people are complaining about Tom Telesco sleeping, right? Like at the end of the day, look what the Dallas Cowboys have done. They've done nothing. All they did was out of nowhere, they got Eric Kendricks. He ended up, parting ways with the Niners before he signed that deal and ended up going to the Cowboys. Like there was plenty of teams out there actually sleeping. Raiders see, we actually probably got the best player in the market, like period, like the best player overall that was available. Like at the end of the day, there's no sleeping to it. You went and got the big giant in day one, and then you kind of just kick back and you play the field.
Bro, this is the crazy thing. All pro talents don't usually leave their team.
No.
So if you can be the team that gets that all pro talent in the offseason that fits your need and it's just a perfect match, that's nothing but right. A lot of the times these teams want to go out here and they have people in mind that they want to draft to fill some of these spots.
Yeah.
Like when we talk about the right tackle, and Graphk brought something up earlier when we were talking on the phone. They most likely just believe in Thad Mumford. That's why they let Loom walk.
Yeah.
So sometimes, they say it's you lose people by attrition, right? So, they figure, Jermaine Illuminor aged out. We got the young pup coming in.
On a rookie deal, 7th round pick, rookie deal, and he probably is going to give you the same thing that Jermaine Illuminor does with less penalties.
Yeah, and it's pretty much what I was saying all last year. I don't understand why he's not starting.
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
No, the reason I get it because Loom took a super massive pay cut last year, wasted. So it made sense. A couple $1 million.
Talk about in the middle of the season when it was apparent that Loom was a drive killer.
Oh yeah.
When it was apparent Loom was a drive killer, I'm like, why are we putting this dude back in? Leave Mumford there.
Yeah,
Mumford has played flawless, even on the left side.
Yeah,
leave him in there. And it's just a lot of these players, the Josh Jacobs thing. Everybody's like, we need a running back. No, we have Zamir White.
Yeah.
We believe in Zamir White. That is what football teams do. They replace older players with younger players that they drafted. This is what we've always asked for, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're walking down the hill. They're going to go. They might sign another player or two. They're going to go into the draft, fill the roster out, and then pick off people that's in there late. Some late season cuts, camp cuts, guys like that. Hey, look, you got a guy like Odell Beckham Jr. who was released. Yeah. Maybe you kick the tires on him and see whether you can bring him in on the cheap. A guy that's been successful. Those are the kind of moves that I think build championship teams. I love what the Raiders are doing, to be honest.
Me too. And post-June, you guys, keep an eye on that. More money freed up. There's going to be some more talent available out there. One thing I didn't talk about with the Christian Wilkins said that was great was they asked about Tyree Wilson. And he said, that he struggled in year one. You know what I'm saying? And that now with him being there, he's definitely going to put his arm around him, and try to be there for him throughout his development. I love that. He's already speaking like a true leader. I mean, Joey, just this is going to what you're saying, bro. The perfect fit. I don't think any player in free agency or even these recently past 5 years fit the Raider mold. We thought that Marcus Peters was a true Raider and he came in effortless, right? He didn't even, I didn't mean effortless. I meant no effort. You know what I'm saying? Like there was just no effort on his part. To me, this is like the best pickup that we've had in many years. Like the fit is there. It's just the perfect pickup for us, man. That's why I'm not tripping about Tom Telesco, sleeping right now.
This is the funny thing when you bring the Marcus Peter caveat up. This is the reason why when everybody's bring Peters is all we need, I was saying no, because I am not bringing in a guy who hasn't played well worth of shit for the last 2 years. Yeah. So what makes me think he's going to come here at his old age and play well?
Yeah.
Now, if you have a guy who struggles a little bit in his 20s, then you could turn your career around. But at that point, we knew that was the end of the line for Marcus Peters.
Yeah.
In his mind, he might want to compete. His body not allowing him to. You know what I'm saying? Christian Wilkins is an all-pro. He is a top 3 at his position, and we got him here for a deal that is a tenable deal.
Yeah, $11.5 million a year one.
Right.
Yeah, $11.5 million a year one. Salute to Robert. He says Minshew looks like AJ Styles minus the juice. He definitely does, Rob. Salute to Silver and Black. Draft Arnold in the first. Set that defense up for success. Damn, man, my dog is going crazy right now. Hold on real quick.
Yeah, but listen, man. He said draft Arnold in the first round. Set that defense up for success. Get an OT or guard in the second round and maybe trade back into the second for either Bo Nix or Spencer Rattler. Now, listen, bro, that sounds good. That all depends if Bo Nix doesn't go higher than you think. Now, Spencer Rattler is going to be there a little later. But Bo Nix is a guy who has first round written all over him. If you saw his pro day, looks pretty good. Larry DM. Raider Nation should not be upset that we haven't made any more moves. It was a very top-heavy free agent class, and they got the best defensive player in the market. Listen, Larry DM, I can't agree with you more, bro. A lot of these people, their name is not as big as their game at this point in their career. It's a lot of guys who are names. And fans, we like to play Madden with this stuff. It's not time to play Madden. It is chess, not checkers. Oh, your mic's back on my bad, bro.
No. I've been back up. I'm letting you cook. Hey, you read the 2 supers? It's cool. You know what I mean? But hey, salute to Larry on a $10 donation. And also, I didn't. Did we get a chance to read that other one? I know you were in the middle of reading it.
Project Stamp Sedin. No, I was about to. I saw that one first. But go ahead, bro.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna go back to Silver and Black Mindset.
Oh, I read that one.
Okay. Yeah. But I like the idea. Silver and Black. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go, I mean, personally, if Mumford is the move at right tackle, I don't have anything against going to get a corner in the first round, one of those top guys, and then getting your quarterback in the second or moving up to get you your quarterback of the future. But Bo Nix is an interesting name because a lot of people, it's such a mixed bag with him. It's such a mixed bag. Some people are very high on him. Some people aren't really too much familiar with his game. They're going off of what he did at Auburn and not what he did at Oregon. There's just so many, it's split down the middle with Bo Nix. It's going to be interesting to see where he goes. But I'm going to tell you right now, when I watched him at the combine and I watched him very closely on the sideline throwing the football, the guy can throw the football, man. He can throw the football.
He's legitimate. And this is the thing about Bo Nix. You know that Bo Nix can run a pro-style offense.
Yeah.
These are the things you got to look at. Like, look, man. There's nuance in all of this shit. Excuse the cuss words, but it's nuance. Like somebody mentioned, how I was talking about the name in the game. They mentioned Devin White. The nuance in that is the fact that he's 26 years old.
Yeah.
He's very physically talented and he's healthy. You can take that player for the right price and plug him into your defense, and he could be wildly successful. He could turn his career back around because there's still the talent level, the ceiling is so high. And he's so young. You just don't do that with guys who are, north of 20, 27 years old. When they're damn near 30, then it's like, you're kind of who you are. We got to pay you peanuts, or we can't bring you in. That is the reason why. So that's what I mean about the nuance and things. My bad, bro.
No, you good. Salute the gyms, man. I have a feeling that they're working on something too. I do. And this is not even just going off of what Hondo said. I have a feeling, man, they've been quiet for a reason. They're kicking back, letting the market come to them. But I think that there's a specific player that they would like to have. And, you know, we talked about Jair Alexander. I'm going to be honest, that contract kind of scares me. He's, 27, 28 years old. You know what I mean? He's getting up there, but he's still young. Don't get me wrong. That's like the prime of his career. But, you know, what kind of deal? I mean, well, we would take on his existing deal. It's a shit ton of money. Marshawn Lattimore scares the shit out of me because of the injuries. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's missed a ton of games the past 2 seasons. When he's playing at a high level, though. So is that the kind of move that you want to make to bring in a Marshawn Lattimore to be your corner one? If, you know, you have to question the durability there. You know what I mean? Those 2 names are something to keep on. And then we also mentioned Brandon Ayuk. You know what I'm saying? We already know how much AP loves his guys because every player that played with him at Arizona State are tied, like, and free agents, they're tied to him right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying there's any truth to it, but we're always hearing about every player that played under AP saying, I want to go to Vegas. I want to go to the Raiders. We've seen what Brandon Ayuk and Jaden Daniels and Rashad White said on that IG. Like, they really love what we have going on. So I wouldn't put it past the Raiders saying, you know what? Go get Ayuk. I wouldn't put it past them. Like, do I want to address the offense like that in free agency? No, not at all. I wouldn't want to make a trade and pay Brandon Ayuk top dollar at wide receiver, but it's just something to keep an eye on because AP loves his guys. Yeah,
the problem with that is, man, we can't Pearl Harbor the rest of our cap because you love
Agree.
guys.
Agree.
You know what I mean, it is what it is. Like, you got to stay within a framework of needs. There's so many different needs. Like, going and getting Brandon Ayuk is like going to buy a pair of Jordans when your mortgage is due. It don't make any sense, man. It really don't, and it would really anger me.
Fire analogy. You couldn't say it any better than that. This is facts.
You, brother.
Salute to Quaff. Clench fist soldiers. This is the destination again. Love it. Let's go. Salute to our guy Qua on a $10 donation. Also, salute to Wade. That's an interesting name, man. Free agent, kind of bounced around, you know, these past few years. Played in Baltimore, went to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. He's like, what, 37, 38 years old, but he's still playing. Bro, he's still playing really good. And it's a guy that you can kick outside, play DN, play DT. I would love to bring him in and have him sit next to Christian Wilkins. That would be phenomenal.
Ted Washington.
There you go.
That's what this deal would be.
And you can't teach what he has. The measurables is insane. I mean, the guy talks like fucking Cookie Monster. You know what I'm saying? I would love to bring him in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, like, come on. Calais Campbell, come on. 1 year deal. Come on in. But I think that he's going to go somewhere where I think he's going to go somewhere where they need a defensive tackle and they already have their quarterback in play and they're technically a Super Bowl caliber team. Yeah. I think he's going to go somewhere and kind of try and get that ring at this point in his career. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, mind you, I think he would love to play next to Christian Wilkins, Malcolm Kuntz, and Max Crosby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that'd be interesting, Wade. That's a name that not a lot of people are talking about.
Let me ask you a question though, bro. What if those teams that have a chance to quote unquote win are offering him a deal? I mean, it's a guy who played for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
And I know they have Trevor Lawrence, but did he really think they were going to win anything?
No.
You know what I'm saying, bro? So I can see him coming here, bro. I definitely can.
Well, wasn't he? He was drafted to Jacksonville, though, right?
He been in so many damn teams.
Wasn't he was drafted?
Drafted to Jacksonville.
Yeah, went to Baltimore.
Wait, because was he there with John Henderson? Or was that him? It was Marcus Stroud and John Henderson, right? Was he drafted by Arizona?
No, he was drafted by.
Because he's been on so many teams.
Yeah, you're right. He played in Arizona for hella years.
Yeah.
And then he went to Jacksonville. Then he went to Baltimore. Then he went to the A for a year. He played, mind you, he played in all 17 games last year. Like this guy is still very durable, and he had 6.5 sacks last year at at what, 38 years old? That's insane, bro.
Yeah. So like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's going places, man. He's going places, bro, where they didn't. And I think when he played for Jacksonville, I don't know if Trevor Lawrence was there yet.
Yeah.
What did he was there when Gardner Minshew was there, I think.
No, he was. He was there, bro. He played with what's his name when they went to the AFC Championship.
Yes, he did. Yeah. I forgot.
I mean? So I mean, that's when they had that stout defensive line. It made sense. And he was an all-pro every year he was in Jacksonville. And literally every year. Yeah.
So he was there when they had David Garrard.
No, he was there when they had what's the kid's name? I don't even know if he's in the league anymore. White dude. They drafted.
The bum ass dude. Yeah, they drafted. Oh my God, Blake Bortles. I forgot about Blake Bortles, man.
Yeah, they had Bortles out there at that time. Salute to D-Rock, man. Trust the process. Let's go. Salute to my guy.
Bum ass Bortles. I forgot about the Blake Bortles era.
Yeah. And mind you, they were in the AFC Championship. They almost won that game.
Yeah, they sure the hell did.
Yeah.
Remember that? Yup, they sure did.
He said Minshew swagger reminds me of Kenny Stabler, man. Talk that talk the most.
Everybody keeps saying that. Listen, man, his swagger could remind you of Kenny Stabler, but this man is no snake.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
But I do love the swag that he's bringing to Las Vegas, though. I do. I like
swag gonna look great on the bench.
Yeah.
It's gonna look great on the bench. He's gonna be swaggy as a motherfucker on the bench.
Yo, he's stupid, man. Salute to LT. Bringing Jake Brown in to battle it out with AOC. There's no reason to do that when you already have, you know what I'm saying, when you already got your guy in Gardner Minshew. Jake Brown did play good in limited time when Burrow went down with Cincinnati last year. So, but we don't need another quarterback. We already have 2 on the roster. We'll draft one. Salute to LT, my guy. Look, that's another name that I'm very interested in bringing in, is Stephon Gilmore. At this point, he's still been very durable, still playing at a high level, but you're bringing him in. If you bring in a Stephon Gilmore, I'm assuming that you look at Jack Jones as your corner 1, because at this point, Gilmore is a corner 2 in his career. And that's no beating him up about nothing. I think he's 33, 34 years old at this point. He's getting up there in age.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. So I'm gonna look up and see. I think he's 33. I could be wrong though, but that's definitely a name to keep an eye on. I wonder how much money he's gonna want. You know, with Hunter, he's 33. With Hunter, you know, going to get $8 million per, I'm assuming you can get him for $5-6 million a season.
Yeah, bro. I listen. How is the move, bro? Come on, bro. That's the move. You're gonna do all of this.
Oh, look, you know how I feel about Xavier Howard. That was a guy
because, bro, I don't want to get into the old Raider way where we sign Warren Sapp. Like, you know what I'm saying? What I want to do is I want to sign Eric Turner. That's what I want to do. I want to sign a guy who still got a lot left. I want to bring in Eric Allen at the time we brought him in and get that second act of his career, so we could add to a resume that could possibly propel him into the Hall of Fame. That's more so where I'm looking at it. A guy like a Devin White who still has years left to develop and to be great. That's what I want. I like bringing in vets, but I like vets who are in the middle of their career, not at the end.
Yeah. That's why I wouldn't be against, you know, trading for Jair Alexander that's 27 years old and Marshawn Lattimore that's still fairly young. It just has to make sense financially, man. You don't want
Lattimore makes so much money, bro.
Yeah.
And with Jair Alexander is not as injury prone. You know what I mean? If I'm not mistaken, you know what I'm saying? Marshawn Lattimore has been nicked up lately.
He's only played like 10 games the past 2 seasons.
Yeah, he's been nicked up lately, bro. Like, I'm cool on paying premium price tag. Like, if I'm going to play a premium tag, like with Chris Wilkins has a clean board of health.
Yeah. That's
a clean board of health, cleaning the board of health. Yeah. You there's nothing but right with that move. Mm-hmm. If you bring in Marshawn Lattimore, if he get injured again, shame on you, because you saw what it is.
He played 17 games. My apologies in the last 2 years. That's still very, very bad.
That's low. That's half.
Yeah.
Half.
Another name to keep an eye on, Bobby, is Adoree Jackson because of the Patrick Graham connection and Darnay Holmes. Those are 2 names to keep an eye on.
I've been saying that. Half. $20,000 a week.
Manny, let me ask you this, and I want the chat to ask. What would that cost? What would that cost? Because we played ball with Green Bay before, right? We've made some moves and we got Devontae and all that good stuff first and a second. How much does that cost at this point for Jair Alexander?
I mean, the basement is a second rounder.
The basement
is a second round. He's a superstar.
Yeah. I seen somebody the other day say he wasn't a star. I was like, yo, you are tweaking. Yeah, Alexander just turned 27. More facts. Chris says a third. 209 says too much. Yeah, facts.
A third is, look, this is the thing. You get Jair Alexander, you could trade back into the second round. He's a superstar.
He said, y'all motherfuckers been cooking lately. Salute to Julian, man. Salute to Timmy B. Scariest reach at 13 that realistically could happen.
Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Oof, I was gonna go corner.
Kool-Aid McKinstry is a reach at 13, bro. Listen, man. Graphk knows I've been saying this shit since last year when it was a Kool-Aid. I said, y'all are in love with his name.
Real quick, Elite, Keyshawn signed a 2-year deal with Green Bay. He's not leaving. But go ahead, Wait, my bad.
Hey, but bro, remember I've been saying that during the season. Everybody like his name more than his game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got a dude on the Raiders that's named Kool-Aid. I said, y'all need to get y'all ghetto asses out of here with that, man. Oh, we got a motherfucker named Kool-Aid on the roster. That's what we on right now.
Yo,
the kid from Clemson is much better than
Wiggins, but I think you can maybe trade back a little bit and get Wiggins though.
Wiggins is the guy, bro. He the guy, bro. I think he's the only guy that's going to be a star.
Quinyon Mitchell.
I'm talking about the guys that like Quinyon Mitchell is one of them Graphk Stradamus picks, motherfucker. That ain't a guy that everybody talking about, bro.
Quinyon Mitchell is going to be a superstar. He's going to be like the next Devin Witherspoon.
He's going to be like the next Juice Scruggs.
Juice Scruggs.
The great Juice Scruggs, bro.
But Timmy, I mean, scariest, let's just keep it a buck. You said realistically, it's taking a wide receiver. It's taking the best player available at not a needy position. You know what I mean? So like realistically, we're the Raiders. If they take a wide receiver there, or they take, you know what I mean, or they just did some crazy shit and took a running back at 13, I think that's the scariest shit realistically. But I would probably go with one of the corners because I think you can trade back and pick up extra capital. You know what I mean? Still grab one of those corners. So if you want to get a corner at 13, why not play the trade game and see if you can move back into the 20s and still grab one of them? You know what I mean? But pick up an extra second or an extra third. That's what I think, Timmy. Salute to you. Salute to True Raider. Just got in. How did we not sign Fuller? He went for the cheap. Yeah, man. $8 million per, bro. That's
low. On a low. Yeah. It kind of worries me because it's like it's two parts of that. Did they not do that because they trying to work on something behind the scenes, like we said with Jair Alexander? Or are they trying to draft a corner early? That is what scares the living hell out of me, bro.
Yeah. But if you're going to take a corner, I know you like Wiggins, and I did too early on in the process. Actually, I still like him. But if you're going to take a corner, I'm taking Terrion Arnold or I'm taking Quinyon Mitchell. There's only those two.
At 13, dog?
If you're taking a corner at 13. If they say we're stuck on taking a corner at 13, that's what we're doing. I'm taking Quinyon Mitchell or I'm taking Arnold, bro. I believe in those guys that much.
Yeah, Arnold's nice.
I would take Wiggins in the 20s. I would move back and get Wiggins out of Clemson. Or if you wanted to wait and pick up some extra capital to get Kool-Aid in the second round, I'd be cool with that if you picked up an extra second. You know what I mean? So if you trade it back. Salute to Brian, man. Yeah, they want to be quiet now, bro. Like the beam, man. Laker fans, real quiet today. Draft Byron Murphy at 13. If we're smart, dude is a monster. Max, Wilkins, Kuntz, Tyree, Murphy. Sheesh.
Overkill. It's overkill, bro. We got so many holes to fill in this team that we're not doing it in free agency. You got to do it through the draft. You guys got to understand, position of need matters.
Yeah,
it matters. And we have some holes that are gaping.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Pause.
Yeah. No, it's real though.
But it's real. Like, right guard, that is a gate. So if you're operating under the knowledge that Thayer Munford is your right tackle.
Yeah.
Right. Andre James apparently is your center. Your guard is Dylan Parham. Your left tackle is who it's been for damn near a decade.
Ever. Yeah.
Right guard is a gaping hole, bro. And you cannot go back into this year with Greg Van Rotten.
No.
And I'm calling him rotten.
Well, the thing is, man, we talked about this a million times. This is a deep class. You can get your guard of the future in this class and potentially in the third round. Like, there's some guys here, maybe potentially later than that.
But see, that's the thing. That's the reason why. But my point of that is this. You can't piss away draft picks.
No.
You can't just, Byron Murphy, we're going to put him on the shelf. And nah, dog. Nah, you need a quarterback. You need a guard. You need you need corners. Like, what the F?
Well, if you get Byron Murphy, you're not putting him on the shelf. You're literally just inserting him into
turning them loose. So that means that what you did was you pissed on your free agent signing this year and you pissed on your draft pick last year. Yeah. How you like them apples? Who's going to go now? The F.
Let me see. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you are not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. We're on to 2 new milestones, you guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. 12K is on the way for Wasted. 25K over here, man. Please hit the subscribe button. It is free. Won't cost you anything. Salute to the 1,700 people, whether you're watching on Twitter or on YouTube. We appreciate you guys. As always. He says, can you rank the top? I think he meant top 5 offensive linemen, right?
Yeah, he said offensive tackles.
Okay, well, it's easy. I mean, you go Joe Alt, you go Fuaga out of Oregon State. You can go J.C. Latham out of Alabama. I like Mims out of Georgia. And then you can go to young kid. I always butcher his name out of Penn State. Fashanu.
I think Fashanu's, to me, he's my third guy.
Okay.
He's the third or the second guy. He's physical. With the Penn State guy.
Yeah.
Well, it's just not a thing. It's not like just no baseless bullshit. It's because I watch Penn State more because I'm in the Northeast.
Yeah.
Always on television. And Penn State is like the in Jersey and New York, it's almost like they're like the home team almost. Everybody loves Penn State here. I grew up kind of hating Penn State, but I see a lot of their games on national television.
I mean, they're right next to you in PA. Is you know what I mean?
But that's what be on TV. It's them and Notre Dame growing up. It was Joe Pa and it was Notre Dame because they was on Channel 4 every week. Yep.
You got Penn State like the world gets Notre Dame.
Yeah. But Notre Dame.
You already know. Yeah. Salute to Spivey, man, my dog. Appreciate you, brother. Salute to 11, my guy. Off topic, but how do y'all feel about us playing the Saints away? The storyline would have been better for a primetime DC return to Vegas. I'd rather see them at their own place. Let's go down to New Orleans and do what we did in 2016. You know what I'm saying? Let's beat them in their own place. I mean, at the end of the day, man, I'm not afraid of the New Orleans Saints. Yeah, they got some big name guys, but they're losing people. Michael Thomas is on the way out. They may pick up Hunter Renfrow. That may even add to the storyline of us playing in New Orleans. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, I want to go to their spot. Let's go to their spot. Let's get it right. Because
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'd rather be in New Orleans because it'll be more fun for us to go watch the damn game in person. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you.
And not even just that in Vegas, bro. You're gonna have a bunch of people out there wearing Derek Carr Raider jerseys, still rooting. Like we know there's still a section of the world that is still Derek Carr lovers. And I'd rather go to New Orleans where they also hate him. So, and I don't hate Derek Carr. I hate the fans that treat him like he's Tom Brady. So, salute Spivey. We already answered that. So, salute to you, brother. I think you was just trying to correct yourself. Appreciate you, brother. Salute to Max.
Spivey.
And we talked about him, Max, a lot. Christian Haynes, Connecticut, guy at right guard. That dude is a dog. Factory outlet. I would love to get Christian Haynes. That is one of my favorite guards in this draft. Salute to Max. Salute to Steam T. Right tackle Mims is 6'8", 340. Ran a 5'7". NFL. What is it? NFL comparison is a thin McNeil. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Thin McNeil. So hey, look, I like Mims. If he's there at 13 and you get Mims at 13, you think he's your guy of the future? I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad. Like Mims a lot. Salute to Napoleon Kaufman, one of my favorite running backs growing up. Sub Nation, has Wilkins said what number he is going to wear? I think he's, they haven't said anything, but I'm assuming he's going to get that 94 regardless. You know what I mean? So we shall see, Nat, but I don't know. I'm assuming that, he's getting that 94 though. Salute to Qua. I haven't had any problems get these guys in my mocks. Mahogany, another young guard out of Boston College. Zinter, dealing with the leg injury. That's one of my favorite guards in this draft, but we don't know if he's going to be ready this year.
He's the best guard in this draft. Yeah. It's going to be the same thing like Voorhees.
Another Andrew Voorhees situation where you can just redshirt him for the first year and boom. And Mitchell. Hey, Quad, I'm telling you, man, I can't wait until the draft, man. I love that everybody's excited about free agency. The draft is like our Disneyland. I'm so pumped about this shit coming up, bro. I cannot wait. There's so much talent in this draft, bro. Pretty much at damn near every position. It's insane, man. Salute to Quan, the $10 donation. He checked. We don't even know if Jair was ever in talks. You know what I mean? So I don't want to jump the gun. You know what I mean? I know about a month ago, they were saying that they were, potentially going to move on from Jair Alexander. And the next thing you know, their GM answers with one word, no, it's not going to happen. So maybe they keep Jair Alexander. I know last year they suspended him for a game. He was dealing with some injuries. I don't know what they want to do with Jair, but there was never, in my eyes, I don't know. I'm just a fly on the wall. I'd never even assumed that there was any talks at all, but maybe. I don't know. But I don't know why Green Bay will want to part ways with their top corner. You know what I'm saying? Like Green Bay is always a team that leads with defense. Even when it's to their detriment, when they need a wide receiver to draft, they go get another edge rusher. They get a linebacker. They do this year in and year out, right? So yeah. I don't see why they would part ways with their corner. Green Bay,
especially with Rashawn Gary and all of them there. Yeah, that's a defense-led team, bro.
Yeah, man. I just don't understand why they would potentially move on from it, but we shall see. We're only saying this because, there was
we got the breadcrumbs from my brother Hondo.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So we're
being the super sleuths that we are.
Yeah. And Jim and Maul, he did that last post that he put on Instagram did sound like a goodbye. But a lot of players do this shit. You know what I mean? And they end up staying at the respective organizations. Salute to LT. Troy Fatanu and Fuaga would solidify our O-line. See, LT, man, he wants to go get the ooses, man.
He getting full oos right now.
Full oosy. He's real oosy right now, man.
It's going to be the bloodline.
Yeah, man, real oosy.
Salute to my guy. Come out like this. Yeah. Hopefully they don't do like the Rock and do
the
like
Rock
this.
and shit. Yo, let me see. Lavender Bird Williams.
Listen, man, he is a Hall of Famer. A Hall of Famer. Wildcats, the Sport of Kings, better than Diamond Rings.
I'm gonna go on Twitter real quick, you guys, see if anything else is jumping off right now. We talked about pretty much all the big acquisitions, the Eric Armsteads, the Jacksonville, the Kendall Fullers to Miami, the Curtis Samuels to Buffalo to replace Gabe Davis. We talked about Joe Mixon's new deal with the Texans, 3 years, $30 million. They took care of him. What else? We talked about.
They would talk about Hunter Renfrow, which was crazy.
I mean, at this point, man, I just think he takes a hometown deal and he goes to where what makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes all the sense in the world. Oh, so the Green Bay Packers are keeping AJ Dillon, it looks like. He's resigning. So that's a nice 1-2 punch with him and Josh Jacobs down there. So it's I guess it's pending a physical. So they want to make sure that he's good to go. Green Bay used a rare 4-year qualifying offer, Ian Rappaport said, on AJ Dillon to keep him around. So he will not.
4-year qualifying offer.
Yeah, 4-year qualifying offer. So but I don't think that he'll remain a Packer at this point. You see that also, man. The Jets now released Corey Davis. He unretired.
Yeah.
So and then they moved on from him, but it sounds as though they may try to bring him back at a more inexpensive deal. So keep an eye on that. But yeah, man, he unretired. Corey Davis said, "I'm coming back to the league." And what else is going on?
What happened to Corey Davis when he retired again?
No, I think he just left. I think he was just done with the game.
Concussions or nothing like that. It wasn't.
No, I think he just said, "You know what? I'm out."
All right. So it wasn't the Hunter Renfrow effect, right?
No, not at all. No. No.
Yo, somebody to cry. Yeah, it's just funny, man. Somebody was like, "Why would they release Hunter Renfrow?" I'm like, "This is why."
The Sonic rings. Now, I think he was getting sick of playing with the Jets with no quarterback. I think he was like, "You know what? I'm sick of this shit. Let me just go home." Like,
he was a beast, though.
Yeah. Hey, Oakland Raiders. That's another name that no one's talking about because of the injury history. But Tre'Davious White. Like, I'm gonna be real. If he comes,
bring Tre'Davious in, baby. You know, I said that a couple of weeks ago, bro.
It's a major if he can stay healthy. Wasted. You have one of the top corner rooms in the NFL if you get a healthy Tre'Davious White. Like, real talk.
You bring him in, damn it.
I would take a 5.
Even if we can get a couple of games in the playoffs of him shutting somebody down.
Yeah.
When you just have a resurgence, just shut somebody out. Bring him in, damn it.
Facts.
Navarro Romanesque.
Qua says another good pick, running back out of Louisville. Former wide receiver Grindo ran a 4.3 at the combine. He's another name that is gaining a lot of steam right now. I heard a lot of him at the combine as well, and a lot of people in our comment section have been flooding our comment section about the young running back out of Louisville. So they had a nice little 1-2 punch down there with those two running backs, man. Yeah, man. Let me see. Didn't he tear an ACL or Achilles? Hey, JM, I think he did both. I think he tore ACL and his Achilles. Tre'Davious White.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's had some bad luck. You know what I mean, in the NFL. When he's hot, but he's dealt with some really bad injuries, man. But that would be such a Raider ass move to bring him in on a 1-year prove it deal, and he just absolutely cooks. You know what I mean? Like, I would love that, bro. I would love it. Can Munford play guard? He can. Mims with Eris, he said, "Mom would unceremoniously block out the sun." Yeah,
oh
Mims
my God, would you, man? Yeah. You'd see back in the old days, he'd be a guard. In the Al Davis days, he'd be a guard.
Yeah, facts.
Big monster at guard.
Dan says, Grindo. I know I'm butchering his name. Lightning to Zeus. Hey, man.
Oh yeah. That kid from what was it, Wisconsin? Isaac.
No. He's talking about the kid from Louisville.
You kid from Louisville.
Yeah, we just talking about. Yeah, no, you were thinking about Braylon Allen.
Yeah. No, the kid Isaac. That's that kid that tore up the combine.
Yes.
Oh man,
he was cooking. Garindo is a guy I like. We can have that Detroit Lions thing where Zeus hits the hole as the big back and the speedster gets us a big gain. I love it. That's what we need right now. We need a different type of back. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to bring in a Bucky Irvin. You know what I'm saying? Or bringing a Ray Davis, a guy that, like that's what I want more. Like one of those kind of shifty guys, bro. Like
Ray Davis is a bull. He's a bull. Yeah. He's a feature back, bro.
Oh yeah. No,
I think Blake Corum would be more of that kind of like home
shifty,
run.
Yeah. But I just think he's going to be off the board very early. Like one of the first backs off outside of like Trey Benson. Trey Benson will be the first back off the board out of Florida State. I'm assuming that Jonathan Brooks, out of Texas, and then maybe even Jalen Wright out of Tennessee. He's starting to pick up a lot of steam as well.
Yeah. Tennessee is like a feeder pool, man. There's always a few of them guys where they
talent, man. They always get speed down there, bro, and they find these guys that have one particular skill set. You know what I mean? Like
an elite trait.
Yeah, it's insane to me, like an elite trait. Look at like Malik.
Like Joe Mixon throw the ball 70 yards with a flick of the wrist, but can't hit somebody 10 yards out.
Yeah, son, I'm live right now. No, we're not doing that right now. Salute to my son. He's trying to eat again right now, man. No, go. Salute to Richard, man. Appreciate you for gifting 5 OLV Raider Network memberships. Appreciate you, brother. Salute to all the new members in the building. This is what happens when you go live in your kitchen. You just take over the whole house. You know what I mean? You get a lot of action in the crib, man.
That is right.
Salute to Busy Raider. It would be crazy if Jimmy G went back to New England along with Jacoby. Couldn't see that, Busy. I think that an interesting name to keep an eye out is the Niners just let Sam Darnold walk. They can use Jimmy G to come in and plug and play as the backup. He already knows the system. He already knows what's required of him. I could see Jimmy G going back to San Francisco.
I think Jimmy G is going back to Brazers. That's where he's going. He's going to mine the whole roster. That's what he's going to do, like how he did before. He's going to mine the roster. Jimmy G will be like a guy who's like just out of football doing commercials. I don't think he's going to play next year.
Hey, Coach, that was another guy we were talking about was Jawar Jordan out of Louisville. He's a better pass catcher. He's shifty. Facts. Primo's Corum is more close to 5'7", bro. That's what's so crazy. He's a short running back. Salute to Castro. Right tackle in first, corner in the second, Rattler in the third, which I don't think Rattler will be there. Right guard in the fourth. If it lined up that way, Castro, I would love it. If you get your right tackle of the future at 13, you get a corner in the second. One of those guys will fall, and it's probably going to be Kool-Aid McKinstry. And then Rattler in the third and the right, and say you get Christian Haynes, the young kid out of Connecticut in the fourth. That'd be nice. I think he's like the next Gabe Jackson for us, potentially. I mean, I know he's the third rounder, you know what I'm saying? But he could be that guy that could be your guard of the future for years to come. Let me see. Graphk wants Adam Shifty Schiff. Oh, okay. He's talking about Scheffner. All right. Jim says Arnold. Yeah, I'm telling you, Arnold's a dog, bro. There you go. Oh, yeah. 5'7", 3'4". That's crazy. It's a small running back right there, man.
Yeah, man.
Redbone said, I heard the Donkeys are looking at porn star Jimmy. I hope they are.
Take them.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be really.
You know what would be crazy if he had a resurgence to his career the way people thought it would happen. Right. I'd be like, oh my God.
Nasty work. Hey, saying to God, bro. Look, we've been talking about Isaiah Davis for a long time. I'm telling you, that dude put up production out there, that small school. I think he had like 18 touchdowns last season. That guy is very, very productive. That is definitely a running back to keep an eye on. I think it's like, what was it? I keep always kind of South Dakota, one of those small schools that he went to.
Is it Idaho?
Idaho? No, I think it's no, it's definitely a South Dakota though. Julian says, I want Adam Butler back and Jenkins. So Jenkins is on he's on a trip right now, I believe, to Miami. He's meeting up with the Dolphins again. It's funny. He came over from the Miami Dolphins. Yeah. Now they have him in the building for a meeting. So I don't know if John Jenkins leaves the building. He may stay with the Miami Dolphins.
Like, man, fuck Christian Wilkins. I'm going back to Miami's.
But John Jenkins isn't a need here. Like, you know what I mean? Like you already have McCall on the roster. You also have a Nesta J, the ASU guy you drafted in the 7th round, 2 guys that play the nose. You know what I mean? So I don't know why. I mean, don't get me wrong. John Jenkins played at a high clip for us last year, but he's getting up there in age.
NJS is that guy, and Marcon McCall, bro, that's a big joker, yo. That joker is 400 pounds. Yeah. Graphk like, well, actually, Graph's like, well, after weights, he's 379. I said, bro, being 400 pounds is a bad weekend of eating for him.
Yeah.
That's him double fisting a couple of sandwiches, bro. Like, yo, that joker is $4 bills.
Hey, Gio, I found out the hard way, bro. That shit said it requires your age and all. I was like, wow. Look, I found out. I didn't find out through the Houston Chronicle. I found out by trying to go to that motherfucking website. That shit said, there. We're sorry. You can no longer. I was like, wow. It's nasty work out here in these streets, man. Salute to Pornhub, man. Y'all out here tweaking.
Sorry for that, man.
It's nasty work, bro. I was hurt,
sorry,
bro.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It said, put there. Put the lotion down. You are no longer. I'm like, wow. Nasty work out here in these streets, man.
There. Put the lotion down.
Salute to Raider LT. Arnold in the first, Rattler in the second. If that's the way it ends up, then we're going with Mumford at right tackle. You know what I mean?
We'd be cooking with gas at that point.
Yeah. Salute to Raider LT. Appreciate you on the $2 donation, man. Yeah, it was nasty work out here in these streets, bro. Are we looking at linebacker? Watts, I'm gonna be real. I think that they addressed the linebacker position in the draft. I think they continue to do it, the right way. Get these young guys, keep inserting them into the lineup, develop them, stay young at the linebacker position. I think they go and get another linebacker in the draft. I don't think that we're going to end up with one of those top 3 guys, the Coopers of the world, the Peyton Wilsons of the world, the Jeremiah Trotters. I don't think we end up with them. But we might find a hidden gem there in those later rounds to bring in to battle it out with the young guys like Luke Masterson and Amari Burney and shit. Let me see. He said there's no sword sharpening sword graph today. Real ones know, Space Beast. Real ones know, man. Let me see. Yeah, Lewis is on here. Trolling. He said,
what is it?
Said, oh my God, for a 5th, Justin Fields to the Raiders. Yeah, hey, that's another name. Tommy Eichenberg at Ohio State. That's another name that we've been talking about too. Another guy that probably would have went in the 1st and 2nd round if he came out last year. So
Tommy, what type of Eckenberg?
Yeah, Tommy Eichenberg. He's
Eckenberg. I don't know.
Trevin Wallace, Cowtown, another Kentucky boy. Graham Camp says Spank Bank is better anyway. Yo, I want us to go get Fields and just build a killer team. Bruce, I'm with you, man. I promise you. I know a lot of people don't want Justin Fields. I would just feel a lot better going into this draft knowing that we wouldn't need a quarterback. Like, real talk. So it is what it is. But I still believe in Justin Fields. I know a lot of people don't, including Wasted. I think that Justin Fields can be a dog, man. I do. I think that him and Luke have some unfinished business, man. And I think he would cook out there in Vegas.
Look, if we were to get Justin Fields with 2 years left on his deal, go get him.
Yeah.
With 1 year left,
Well, there's 2 years. There's 2 years, bro. This year, $2 million. Next year's the 5th-year option. You literally have it for 2 years.
I forgot about the 5th-year option.
The 5th-year option at that point is $24 million. If he's your starter, that's a steal. It's a steal. Okay. Now, if he's not the starter and he's sitting on your bench for $24 million, then it sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'd rather draft a quarterback. F that.
Yeah, man. Salute to Derek, man, my guy. Any free agents that you think we're targeting? Smaller names at this point, Derek. I do believe like Darnay Holmes, the young 25-year-old corner for the Giants. I think we're looking at him.
People on Twitter, they got to stop playing with this shit, man.
I'm trying to think of some other names.
I went on Twitter to go see if something happened, and it said, rest in peace, Hammer. I'm thinking Hammer died, and they talk about somebody dog. Like, come on, bro. What the F is wrong? My heart sunk, bro.
Yeah, we live in the weird world right now.
Shout out to MC Hammer, man.
One of the GOATs, bro.
Yeah, the Hammer, man.
Nah, but Derek, I'm assuming we're looking at some corners out there that's still available in the market. Also, I don't know, man. What do you think other position that you think that they're circling around? If you're Tom Telesco and you're in the building and you know, we don't really know how his mind operates at this point because he's still freshly a Raider. But what would you assume what position he'd be looking at right now? Is there any specific names?
I mean, I think guards out there. You know what I mean? Some guards on the
Zeitler?
Yeah, Zeitler or somebody like that. Because, bro, at the end of the day, they got a backfield. They've lost a couple offensive linemen this year. And it's like, you got a backfield, man.
Yeah. So to Devontae, put down a lotion graph and welcome to Jimmy G's, where double D's are the thing and lotion has no need. Salute to Devontae with the Mark Davis wig on. My guy. Salute to Devontae.
Yo, we got Bobby Boucher. Somebody said we got Bobby Boucher. The
brother, Louisiana State University, the GOAT. I'm a big fan of Justin. East Coast, talk that shit, my brother. Talk. Yeah, Dalton Reisner, we talked about him also. Bro, Nathan Peterman just follows Derek Carr around, bro. I told you he went to New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
So now they have 3 quarterbacks on the roster, I believe, at this point.
They're connected.
They're
Bang, zoom. Bang, zoom.
Yo, that shit is hilarious, man. We're not going to get out of here yet, y'all. We're going to stick around for a few more minutes. There's nothing really going on right now. It is slow motion in the NFL. We pretty much covered all the big names off the market at this point. You know what I mean? At this point, all we can do is play the guessing game, what we're going to do moving forward. I truly don't know. And at this point, there's so many there's a lot of misinformation out there about what kind of money we have. There's a lot of $12 million. There's some over $20 million. I know Vinny B reported we had like $23 million. I think, Tashawn Reed said that we had 12, and I'm seeing that Spot Track had us at 12 million. So however that we did that, Jimmy G, he was technically a post June 1st cut. So that money's not going to be freed up for a while. You know what I mean? So there's that, but there's still some ways we can free up some money. We can still restructure a few of these guys, some of our star players, the Colton Millers, the Maxes, and the Devontaes of the world. If you want to make some moves,
I would, bro. I'm just to the point where I don't really think it's that kind of a need to restructure anybody. Just operate within the framework of your cap now, unless you gotta bring in a guy in the trade like a Jair Alexander, and you have to restructure his deal to make it better for him. Other than that, keep things the way it is, man. Yeah. I'm a firm believer in that. They have enough space. They can operate under this construct.
Lewis, I seen that. I seen Chat Sports report on Ayuk potentially going to the Jacksonville Jaguars. They missed out on Calvin Ridley. They can use another receiver, but they have Christian Kirk down there. I think Zay is a free agent as well, right? Or is he still under contract? I don't know, but they need another receiver. They need a number one. I could definitely see Jacksonville say, you know what? I'll offer you a number one, bro.
Raider Nation, this is Mitchell Renz. Got a report just in. Brandon Ayuk is going to the moon.
It wasn't him. It was the Niners guy.
It was the Niners guy. Raider Nation. I'm on the Niners channel.
If you guys ran a 40, who do you think will win? I'll cook wasted, man.
And listen, bro, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I've had my days. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he'll cook me.
You don't want to smoke.
I don't know if he'll cook me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a lot bigger guy than Graphk. I'm older.
Pause. My back could go out probably at the 20-yard range, though.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm kind of slow now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? About 10 years ago, you definitely wouldn't cook me.
Oh, no, but Wasted would probably be able to just walk into the finish line because I'd be on the floor probably about that 20, 25 yard range. So I'd be cooked. I'd be absolutely fried.
10 years ago, you are a little small, fast dude, bro. But I was fast 10 years ago, bro.
Oh, bro. I still hold the record at my elementary school at the jogathon for it's like 65. No, it was like 75 laps, man.
You go back to elementary school glory.
Salute to CP Huntington. I am the GOAT. I'm telling you right now, I am the GOAT of CP Huntington. 75 laps, I broke it by 20. I'm a different beast. And at Rudder Middle School, my name was on the shit too. So for the mile. So you better stop playing with me, man. Salute to Jason Hunter.
This guy went back to elementary school. It's nasty work, yo. Y'all see this, right?
Hey, Al Bundy, baby.
He like, I used to be the crossing guard. You know what I'm saying?
Al Bundy, baby.
Milk monitor. I was the fastest milk monitor back in the days. F out of here with that shit, bro. Yo, stop your lies, yo. I can't believe you just did that right now.
Hey, man, I'm a goat, man. I'm a goat somewhere.
Like, yo, man, I was a cold motherfucker with that chocolate milk. You know what I'm saying? You had to see me.
Man, chocolate milk. Hey, celebrate your accomplishments, man. It doesn't matter how old they are, man. Salute to Jay, gifting 5 Raider Nation Unlimited membership. Salute to all the new members over there on Wasted Talents channel, man. Appreciate you, Jay. As always, my brother, man. I need a cigar tonight, Jay. Let me know if you're free, man. Send me a text. I want to go out and get me a cigar, man. It's one of those days, man. Salute to Jay. Salute to my boy, Raider Vengeance. Also, appreciate you on becoming a member, family. Means a lot. If you guys want to become a member, hit the link. It's pinned up top. Salute to Jay once again. Hey, fellas, blessings to you and your families. I'll cook you both in the 40. Laugh out loud. See you in
That's it. Detroit, we racing. That's it.
Hey, you don't even need a reason to run in Detroit. You just run.
Yeah, let's go to 8 Mile.
Hey, McDonald's is about 40 yards away. Let's darling. Pew! You know what I mean? Salute though, Jay. Appreciate you on a $10 donation, my brother. Let me see. Let's get some more questions in, you guys. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, Jordan, man, they don't know nothing about that, man. Celebrate all your accomplishments, King. You know what I'm saying? Look, I did peak in elementary, though. Definitely. You know what I mean? I was a goat, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. Shit was different out there, bro. They used to have a puppet show. One day we want to run as many laps as, and I ain't gonna say my full name. I was like, yeah, I used to look at everybody like, yeah, you already know what time it is with me and shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, man. You know what I mean? It's nasty out here.
Big Mike, get your young competitive ass out of here.
What the fuck are you, fam?
I know, give me 3 months. I'm cooking both. Yeah, shut your young ass up.
Yo, salute, man. Salute. Big Mike, and he had a hell of a show last night too, man. So, salute to our brother, man, over there.
You know, Big Mike is my nephew's age.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Big Mike is my nephew Jalil's age, bro. And it's crazy because I'm like fucking way like I used to like pick my nephew up and put him in a car seat and drive him around.
Yeah.
So Big Mike, get your ass out of here, yo. Let me tell you something. Wasted 2005 was a cold motherfucker, man. He wasn't beating no waste.
Also now you can talk that shit, but I can't talk about my competition.
I said 2005. I wasn't in elementary school. I was an adult.
It's nasty work in these streets. In the 60s, you were an adult, motherfucker. Salute to Steam T. Love to break down football and be immature at the same time. Salute to my guy, man. Salute to Q also. Talk that shit, Docs. I'm the all-time wide receiver in elementary. Had 21K yards, 199 tutties.
What in paper football?
Hey, man.
He's the paper football champion.
Salute to my boy Q. And salute to Niles, our sis, man. Appreciate you, love. Thank you so much. Salute to all the new members in the building because of Niles. Everybody in the chat, whoever the new members are, can you please send a thank you to our sis, Niles. Appreciate you, families. And salute to all the new members also. Jay says, can't go tonight, but definitely tomorrow for Scott. Let's do it. It's in whiskey. Let's get it rocking. It's always a blessing, man, to go sit down with my boy Jay and shoot the shit, man. Let me see. But she said, you killing me. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, let me see. He said, hey, wasted you 50? It's 50. Yeah, it's 50. Quandre Diggs is out there, but we don't need it. We don't need
safety. No hide. Just the thing about getting safeties, bro. You see what that Jamal Adams did. Like, if it works, great, right? If that's the cherry on top, great. If you go get Minkah Fitzpatrick, great. But you got Minkah Fitzpatrick 3 years in his career. Yeah. I don't want to, and I'm not saying Quandre Diggs is old. No. It's just that at this point, I don't think we need to allocate that kind of money for safety. We're still developing some guys right now. Fruit Ridge Little League.
MC, Airport Little League. That's where I played for over 10 years, man. I was in the newspaper every week, man. Respect my gangs. No, but I agree with you, though, bro. Paul Mao coming back 1 year deal on that weird restricted tenure. He'll be back so we can develop him one more year. And then, like we said before, Marcus Epps, one more year on his deal. Merrick, 1 more year on his deal. We got Chris Smith just still sitting there salivating, waiting to get some reps. You know what I mean? Our young kid out of Georgia that we just drafted last year. So, it is what it is.
People ask us, right? Real quick, man. Isaiah Simmons, it's like, the idea of Isaiah Simmons outweighs the actual need here. Isaiah Simmons is not really a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? He's not. Now, look, the thing with Isaiah Simmons is if he played up to his potential, he'd be a superstar.
Yeah.
But, I don't think the Raiders are at the point where they need to add guys like that. I like Isaiah Simmons, but
bro, coming out of that draft out of Clemson, we thought that he was going to be that next guy at the linebacker position. You know what I'm saying? Like we thought he was going to be that next, the guy that can do it all, playing coverage,
transformative.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It just never worked out. And he looked okay with the Giants, but like there's a reason why he's moving around now. You know what I mean? Like I personally don't think that it fits a need. There's no real reason for it. Hey, Wade, we used to kick Tahoe Talak's ass, man. Salute to Tahoe Talak and salute to Oak Park.
Yo, Yvette, the flying one of Yvette with the gifts. Appreciate you with the 5 gifts. Yo, Apocalypse has been hacked. He has been hacked. The F.
Let me see. I'm trying to see. Okay, boom. Wait, where's okay, yeah, we read that. All right, boom. Get a few questions in, y'all. Let's shoot this shit before we get out of here. Wasted on fire tonight. Good to see you feeling better.
Fact, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better tonight, bro. Like, I'm telling you. You know what's crazy, man? I feel like sometimes you go to the doctor and they try to bait and switch you. Like, it's like, when you old enough to where you get sick, you know what you need. And they're like, wait, let's take a test here. Oh, you have great benefits. Let me run this test. I'm like, motherfucker, just give me what I asked for, man. Some antibiotics out this motherfucker, man.
In this motherfucker, man.
Yeah, man, with some antibiotics.
Yo. Joe, Khan actually signed with the UFL. He's playing for the Washington D.C. Team out there in the UFL, but he's definitely trying to make his way back to the league. Salute to our guy Khan. You know we love him to death, man. That's our boy.
Yo, shout out to Amy Trask, the Princess of Darkness. She responded to me on Twitter. Shout out to the great Amy Trask, man.
Yeah, salute to her too. She's been commenting kind of back and forth on a few funny tweets that
we ain't.
We're not gonna go that route, but
but I'm just saying, shout out to her, man. She a legend, man.
Let me just say this: we have to protect our legends. We can't allow anyone to shit on Amy Trask. We can't allow anyone to shit on Al Davis. We can't allow anybody to shit on Tim Brown, Charles Woodson. All the people that we grew up loving and idolizing, the people that put this that set this organization up. You know what I mean? The ones that came from that winning pedigree and they expect this team to return back to that. We have to protect all them people by any means. Amy, she can do no wrong in my eyes. If anyone ever attacks her, and why is she
no Raider, bro?
They're not no Raider, man.
And I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Like pimping off of what you saying too, bro. Listen, man. What does it really mean to be a Raider? Right? What does it mean to you? I know what it means to me. I know that I've put the majority of my life into loving this team. I spent a lot of money on this team. Spent a lot of good times, a lot of hard times. The Raiders is more than just a football team, man.
Bro, it's you. It's me. This is the thing.
It is a part of my like when I
can't put a title on it, bro. You can't put a title on it.
You can't put a title on it. It is a part of our identity. And if it doesn't mean the same thing to you, then you are not qualified to speak on any greatness of the Raiders. You're not qualified to talk about them. That, to me, I think that's disgusting, bro.
Yeah. And not even just that, man. Like, why attack a woman? You know what I mean?
Who does that?
It's just weird in the first place. But, whatever. We'll get past that, man. It is what it is.
After that, I don't want to get into no drama bullshit. But
salute to Amy Trask, though, one of the GOATs.
Salute to her, man. She got our respect forever.
And she handled that so professional and with class. Salute to her, man. Let me see. Yeah, man, it's nasty work out there in them YouTube streets, man. You said any update on the Honcho vid? Honcho got some stuff going on, with work and a lot going on right now. So, but he'll be on soon. Trust me. We've been in talks. We've been back and forth with it,
bro. It's like Capone and Noriega, the reunion.
Yeah, man. It's
Graphk Honcho show. I'm listen, bro. I want to see that. Yeah. Because you know what? The Graphk Honcho thing was going on before I got into Raider YouTube like that.
Yeah.
I was working all the time. Mm-hmm. So I've heard a lot about it. I'm gonna sit back just like everybody. I'm gonna watch, man, and watch y'all cook, man. That's gonna be a beautiful thing.
I think what's better, the only thing that's better than a Graphk and Honcho is a Graphk, Honcho, and Wasted.
Oh man, I mean, listen, bro. I don't want to get in the middle of that, man.
No. Hey, I'm gonna let my Jersey brethren jump me live in front of everybody. So what I mean, it's all good, man. Salute to Honcho, man. Let me see. And she's a major part of teaching the young Raiders about Al. Yes. Al with the CBS short film Factory. Are y'all still cool? Y'all still cool staying at 13 with the Commanders trading Hal? I mean, it just depends on what these guys. What the thing is this: we still don't know the direction we're trying to go in. There's so many rumors about we want to trade back. There's rumors about us wanting to trade up. There's rumors of we'll stand pat at 13 and take the best available talent. I just at this point I don't know what to expect. But I will say this: they're going to try and do everything they can to get Jaden Daniels, and if it doesn't work, we'll shift and we'll go another route.
It's fluid at this point, Primos. Yeah. The situation is fluid, and you guys. As fans, right? Us as fans, we have to keep that in mind because this is not a situation where a lot of times in the past, we've been at a certain position and we didn't pick the right person.
Yeah. Too many times.
It's too many times, bro. We ain't picked the right person and we got burned for it. This is not one of them times. Yeah. This is a time where our destiny is not our own. We have to be fluid. We have to be malleable based off of what happens above us.
Yeah, facts. Salute to Niles on the $5 donation. Real talk says, appreciate you as always. Bobby said, like Cam and Mace getting back together. Salute to Daniel. On the Glory Days theme, my nickname in high school was Crazy Legs Castro. Fellow random. Salute to Daniel Alfonso. Appreciate you. He's on the Glory Days theme. My nickname in high school was Crazy Legs Castro. So you must have been gigging, right? You must have been dancing and shit. You had to have been dancing out there, Alfonso. Let me know why they called you that, bro. Salute to my guy.
He was up there like the Cholo Pop Locker.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. Hey, he's from the crib, too. That's what's so funny. From Modesto, bro.
Bro, did you see where they put him next to Usher in the Super Bowl show?
Nah, dog.
Bro, I sent that to oh man,
See it, bro. Send it to me again. I gotta watch that. Let me see. Oakland Raiders says, how do you guys feel? That's another guy that Hondo brought up, Frank Crum.
Big Crumster.
The big Crumster. Yeah. What school was it? Was it Wyoming? It was like a small school, right? It was like Wyoming or something.
Bro, you know all of them Rust Bowl schools. I'll be forgetting. It's Idaho or some shit like I forget, bro.
Yeah, it's a small town. It was a small.
Bro, we be looking at so many players, bro. Like if I don't look, I'm gonna be real with you.
Ooh, get the strap and pay the tab podcast.
Big Mike with the maker.
Big Mike Cook.
But you know what's crazy, bro? Like with a lot of those smaller schools, I have to write down. I know the name and the position and how I feel about the player, but I gotta write the school down next to the guy because like this is the time of year that we're doing so much. And then like last year on Planet Raiders, Big Mike was doing the 30 for 30, which was insane, right? So it was like, then I was doing my draft stuff on my channel and on Planet Raiders. So it was like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like now I got to write these guys down, bro. So going forward, guys, after the free agent frenzy, we're going to start peeling the layers of this draft stuff before the draft for y'all.
Because the first time I heard Frank Crum's name was at the combine, right? And then Hondo brought him up and I was like, okay, I need to really do my homework. I actually got to kick back and really, I'm going to be real with you. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all and say I watched this tape or anything. I've not seen this guy play football. So I want to definitely check him out. And that's why I love when people bring up names that we haven't heard yet. Q, me and Wasted just talked about getting Scout on today. And me and Scout literally just text, saying, I think like last week or something like that. We're going to work on a date.
Come on home, Dahmer. Come on
home, Dahmer. Salute to our brother, man. He out there doing big things, scouting for Appalachian State, and working and doing this thing, man. Salute to Pillaging just for fun. What up, fellas? Watching from Guam.
Wow.
It's good with
you. US territory, Guam.
Ooh, I love it. No question. Just wanted to say a big fan and diehard Raider fan since '86. Keep up that fire content. Salute to my guy Pillaging just for fun. Great comment, man.
Funniest shit ever, bro.
Appreciate you. Salute to Derek also. Content. My girl said the other day, I think you love the Raiders more than me. I looked at her and said, I've been loyal to you for 5 years. I've been loyal to the Raiders for 26, my whole life. Laugh out loud. Derek, you know what's funny? My wife knew how much I loved her because one like early on when we were together, I sent her a card, right? I don't even think we were married at the time yet. No, we just got married. I said, all in a card, I said, I love you more than I love the Raiders. She looked at that, like my wife cried, bro. She was like, wow, like you really, really love me. I said, I love you more than I love the Raiders. She said, what? It's real over here, man. It's real over here. I feel your pain, Derek. Salute to you. Real. It's way real. Salute to Forte. Yo, my brothers. This shit is killing me. Way too quiet and free agent. It's quiet everywhere, though. You know what I'm saying? You see Gruden heading to Italy, Milano Seaman. You two have the best podcast, period. Salute to Forte. Appreciate you. That means a lot to us, man. And we made our jokes about Gru yesterday, man. It's funny, man. Salute to him. Hopefully he's doing some great things out there. Salute to Spivey also. Thanks for the best Raiders shit on YouTube. Makes my day.
Our brother Spivey, man. But yo, this man is a get off my lawn general. I'm so glad he's pulled up into this community, man. Shout out to Spivey, man.
Spivey's one of the goats out here in these streets. Let me see. I heard of the Chargers, but they're very close to trading for Fields. I mean, why would they want Fields? The backup, Justin Herbert. That
doesn't make any sense. Scotty.
No. But I seen that though. I seen something on Twitter that stated there was actually an article. Yeah,
I heard it too, but that shit don't make no sense, bro. I ain't love that at all.
Fucking her face in articles, in her draws, dookie particles. I be pillaging cheeks just for fun. Laugh out loud. Sup, y'all? I really catch these lives nowadays. One of the greatest names in YouTube history, man.
Yes. That goes in the annals of the Johnny Kicknuts and all those people.
Yeah, and hold on. What and the fuck yous.
Yeah, fuck
of the
you.
world.
It's insane, bro.
Insane.
That was the original. I think he's the original Hall of Fame member. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Yeah. He created the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Salute to AC. I'd really like to have y'all to have John Kingdon on the show. His Al Davis Behind the Shield book, he and Bruce Kebrick wrote, was epic. That man has stories. You know what, AC? So you just gave me
a great fire idea. Thank you.
So we're gonna reach out. I love that. Because the one thing is, so I told Wasted this the other day, but I didn't tell him because I was told not to say nothing. But remember, I was telling you I talked to Stu and we sat up all night and we were talking, and he told me he talked to the old who was it? I forgot who it was the old trainer. And all the stories about Al Davis and all the guys walking in and the shit that they used to ask the trainer for. Yo, we got some stories, bro. Al, I'm gonna say this, you guys. Al was a gangster, man. He was a gangster, man. Like, Al was just different. He was different. He loved his guys. He loved football. He didn't give a shit what they did as long as they didn't get caught. Be here on Sunday to play football. Like, straight up. Al was a smooth gangster, man. Salute to Al Davis. Yeah, and his birthday's definitely coming up July 4th.
Yeah, him and George Steinbrenner, born on the 4th of July.
Yep.
Both of the owners of my two favorite teams, the Yankees and the Raiders.
Salute to Gio, my guy, man. I appreciate you, bro. If you guys haven't got a chance, man, check out the record. I mean, it's kind of old now, but no cleats. It's a record that I did with Mozzie. So if y'all check it out, man, it's on the channel. Go type in Graphk and Mozzie, and you'll hear some gasoline. Let me see. Papa T, never heard anything about it. Haven't heard anything about it, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Pay your bar tabs over there on Waste channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. Demoke said, what happened to the AIDS man? That man, he just disappeared, bro.
Yo, man, come on, chill, man. Yo, it's like Candyman. You say his name 3 times.
I know. Yeah, you right, bro.
I think the funny thing is, I think the fact that we figured out who it was has a lot to do with it. It seemed like you stopped popping up once I said the name on live.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. You did. And next thing you know, Vamoose, son of a bitch.
But you know what happens with that? It's like almost like you get a fake AIDS guy. And there'll be another dude that's, you know what I'm saying? So you got to.
If it's not the real AIDS guy, it don't hit.
Yeah,
you
man. I mean? Shout out to AIDS guy.
Let me see. Let's get a few comments here before we get out of here, man. We're already about an hour and a half in. What's y'all thoughts? We talked about it. If you get a chance to, Rebel, go run back the show, brother. We talked about Kevin Zeitler, and we also talked about Dalton Risner. We both said that we would be cool with bringing him in at guard. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, your girthy Raiders a crazy name. Also,
D-Trade said, "Waste of love you being a Yankee fan is nasty work." Why is it nasty work? I'm from New Jersey.
Nasty work.
It's nasty. I'm from New Jersey, and I love Don Mattingly.
Nasty work.
Man, fuck you, bro. Yo, you know what's funny? You know why you're a scumbag? Because guess who his favorite player was when he was a kid? Just take a wild guess.
Who, mine?
Yes.
So what? No, there's two.
Yeah, 2 guys who were Yankees. Ricky Henderson and Don Mattingly.
And Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah, we all love Griff too. I'm talking about when I was little, Griffey. I was like I think I was like a middle school.
We had McGuire. We had Hindu. You know what I mean? We had Dennis Eckers leaving. Come on, man. We just go for this shit.
Yo, y'all, the 88 A's were the shit. Carney Lansford and all of them. And
Carney was my guy.
Bro, like, yo, that team was goated. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that, Don Mattingly was my dog. I love Don Mattingly. Donnie Baseball was my guy, man.
Bro, my uncle played for the Yankees, and I used to hear all the stories
Sachs,
about
bro.
Yeah,
Steve Sachs. Steve Sachs, man, coming in there and replacing Willie Randolph. It was nasty work.
Salute to our brother in the building, man. Hug D's. Appreciate you, bro. And our other brother just entered the building. Salute to Intel, our dog. Sander got goats to this YouTube shit for real. Keep cooking, y'all. Thank you, brother. We're kind of just going off the edge right now, talking about stuff because there's nothing going on.
But yo, Ricky Henderson played for the Yankees too, y'all.
Oh yeah, no,
Ricky, they were like he's an A, but I know he played for the A's. And
he's from Oakland, so he's an A.
He's from the town. Listen,
I was at the game when he broke the stolen base record. I still have the ticket and the picture in my man.
That's crazy. On this day, I am the greatest baseball player in the world.
I was there when I heard that shit, bro. I was like, That shit is
Yo, man,
funny,
Ricky Henderson. I used to love how Ricky used to talk about himself in the third person.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, Ricky won a bat. Ricky won a bat. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's some real Oakland shit, bro. That's real pimp shit, bro.
Ricky Henderson, fucking man, bro. I love Ricky Henderson, man.
IT cases, Graphk.
That's right. Al is from Brooklyn.
Do you believe what you just saw? I don't even know what I just saw. Salute to Hug. He said, I got to run it back. Just talking about what's going on in free agency right now, Hug. You know what I mean? Nothing really in terms of the Raiders. We talked about the presser, talked about all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So nothing. We talked about all the other moves, you know, all the other big names guys, Kendall Fuller, Dolphin, Eric Armstead, Jaguar.
Hey, yo, yeah. Ricky Henderson did play for the Newark Bears. I remember, like, after work, I would go pull up over there. He was there at the same time. Ozzie Canseco, Jose Canseco was there.
Yeah.
And it's funny because when you see Ozzie Canseco next to Jose Canseco, you can see the before and after of steroids.
Facts. Salute to everybody, man. Do me a favor real quick, y'all, man. Hit them thumbs up, man. Make sure you hit them thumbs up on both channels. We appreciate you guys. Hey, Ryan, we don't know, man. We don't know. I do know. He works full-time. He has a family, homeowner. He's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? And I know he has the clothes.
He got some little kids, too. Like
Yeah. So he's just busy, man. A lot of people are just kind of getting away from this stuff, man. You know what I mean? But I know Raid is doing really good in life, man. He's doing really
good. Military guy. Raid. I shout out Raid. I happen to really, really like Raid. Raid's a good dude, man. You know the funny thing? If this was me 15, 16 years ago, I wouldn't have time to do this.
Yeah.
When my girls were little, now my girls, they chilling. They not really bothering. You know what I'm saying? I have the time to do this. When my girls were little, I wouldn't have had the time. I was working so much and trying to build up. And, now I'm at that other stage where I'm starting to I got everything kind of figured out financially and the kids. So I have time to do this. But when your kids are little like that, it's rough. Like even when your boys were like super little, it's hard to do shit like that.
I was in Atlanta, bro, working. Yeah, I don't even want to go into my spiel. It was nasty, bro.
You got twins, bro.
Yeah, bro. And I did it alone. You know what I mean? Because me and my wife's work hours were conflicting. So I had to work all night in the clubs, take care of them all day, no sleep. It was nasty.
Bro, that's why I love my wife, bro. Because when my kids were little, I used to work probably 15, 16 hours a day. I was working all that OT and stuff like that because I was the only one working, of course, And my wife was literally, especially when both of them were born, she had a toddler. She was breastfeeding one. She was knitting a blanket and going to school at the same time. My wife is a fucking genius, bro. Like my wife got a master's degree with 2 little kids running around her. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love my wife, bro. My wife didn't. That's why when I came home at night, I made sure, bro, that I did my part. You know what I'm saying? Because I was working so fucking much. Bro. I used to work Saturday, Sunday. I was getting it all. Double time and a half. I was getting it, bro.
Forte, I didn't see a super, brother. My bad. I'm gonna go look for it. Salute to 8. Now that's my favorite guard in this draft.
Cooper Beebe.
Yeah. Him, Zinter, and Christian Haynes. And who else?
He's healthy. He's healthy. He'll go first.
Oh yeah, he'll probably be the first guard off the board. Real quick, man. Salute to our brother Hug, man. As always, bro. Man, we love you, bro. Appreciate you as always. Yeah, everybody because of Hug and Jason. We say this all the time. Everybody's gonna be a member. Everybody's gonna be a member shortly.
All my boxing fans, the Garcia Haney fight. We're gonna do another boxing live, members only. Let me know in the inbox. Let me know who's ready for that boxing live. I might see if my brother want to come on and chop some shit up.
You know
like the last time it was fire. Shout out to my brother. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have my brother come on with me again.
I'm trying to figure out where this super is that Forte is talking about, brother. I don't even know. There's not one. Just ask the question, bro, and I got you.
Let me see. I'll find it, bro.
I didn't see nothing. I didn't see anything. Salute to Mike Durant also on the $20. My guy, yeah. I read one of them. I know he put one up, but I didn't get a chance to see the other one. So my apologies, Forte.
Yo, my brothers, this shit is killing me. Way too quiet free agency. You see Gruden headed to Italy?
We talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that one. That one, that was it. We did that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the only one.
Yeah, that was it. John Forte, we put it up. We'll put it up again if you need us to, though, bro.
I mean, we what I told Forte was I said we talked about it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like we kind of had some fun with it. You know what I mean? Actually tweeted away with it. You know what I mean? We had some fun with that. But other than that, yeah, I don't really have nothing to say about that. You know what I mean? Like after what we said yesterday. You know what I mean? But Salute to my guy, Mike, man. Appreciate you, brother. For real, man. $20 donation, man. My guy, appreciate you. Salute to Hambone Gaming. Raiders and F the Chiefs. Factory Outlet. Salute to Hambone, man. Appreciate it. I like that default picture, too. That's cold. Let me see. Graphk, did we jump on anyone today? No pickups? Nope. Zeus, nothing yet. Nothing today, brother. Real slow news day for us. 2 days back to back. 3 days. Actually, we really haven't made a move since Monday. Let me see.
Yeah, shout out. I said the IBW.
Hey, Hug D's is the real man. Generosity hug, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Hug D's, man.
He definitely be holding Shillmore down, man. That's my guy, man. Let me see. Raiders Rebels says, words that would never come out of my mouth. I love you more than the Raiders. Hey, man, you know, I love what I lay down with, man. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something, bro. Listen, look, all the things I love more than the Raiders are either in this house or you know what I'm saying, like my mom, people like come on, let's keep it in perspective here. We love our football team, but come on, do you love the Raiders more than your children? Do you love the Raiders more than your wife?
Well, this is the thing.
Come on, bro.
This is the thing. I am a Raider. So when I say I love myself, that means I love my Raiders. But I love my family more than I love myself. That's why I go so hard for them. You know what I mean? It makes all the sense in the world to say I love my kids.
And that's how I feel, bro. Like, listen, bro. Yo, there's nothing on this earth I put over them. You know, so come on, yo.
Yeah. Salute to Hug, man. Bro, I love watching brand new players to the team. Wilkins is legit pumped to be here. You can tell he's been waiting to yell Raiders. Facts, bro. Facts. Facts plus tax, man. That was a fun pressure to watch. And that suit was so cold, bro. So cold.
Man, that suit was way pimpish, bro.
No,
it was way pimpish. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I wouldn't have worn that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have worn that, yo. It's too loud for me. It's very Steve Harvey-esque.
I would have did it, bro.
I thought he was gonna say, "Show your love."
My dog was out here looking like the Monopoly man and shit.
Yeah, bro. That's just
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Monopoly man, and then the dude on the jail property.
Yeah. The jail.
Both together, boom. You got motherfucking.
Bro, he looked like one of the Beagle Boys from DuckTales.
Woo! Yo, thought I would have never heard that shit again in my life. That shit is hilarious, bro. Wilkins is definitely going to be a great locker room guy. Damn, this is facts. The vest was fly. Ask Hondo Air Force Ones too. What's funny is actually I'm gonna name the winner tomorrow, you guys. So I got it tomorrow. We're naming the winner tomorrow. But my wife did. I had her pick the email, so we already got the winner. We'll announce it tomorrow. I got to send all the information over to Hondo. Let me see. Forget Isaiah. Bring in X. Is Jerome Baker still available? Is he still out there? I don't know. Is Jerome Baker still out? Is he still available?
I didn't hear anybody signing him, so I guess he is.
I seen his name in the news the other day. Let me see.
Jerome Baker.
Yeah, he's a free agent still. Yep, still a free agent. That's an interesting name to keep an eye on.
Yeah,
he had an okay year last year.
Bring in, you get him on the cheap too.
Yeah, he had an okay year last year. I mean, it's 78 combined tackles, 27 assists, 1.5 sacks, 2 picks, and he had a tutty.
He's a starter. He's a starter. And then
I'm okay with that kind of with that kind of pick. I mean, he played in 13 games last year, so it looks as though he may have had an injury. And he started in 12 though. So, but before that, no durability issues. He played every game up to last season.
He makes you deeper. Luke Masterson can go back to being a rotational piece. You don't have to depend on Luke Masterson.
Yeah, I would actually love that pickup, bro. That would
you know what I don't love about that? The fact that you'd be willing to bring him in and not bring in Devin White. The F out of here.
Because the price is going to be
different. F! Devin White.
The price is going to be different, bruh. I mean, like, man, we shall see. I haven't heard anything about Devin White. There's no other teams that I've heard tied to him. Nothing. Has anybody heard anything about Devin White? I'm actually going to Google that right now. I have not seen anything.
I haven't.
Yeah, you know why? Because he's overrated as fuck. That's why I wasted.
Get the F out of here.
We're going to have that conversation again? Okay, now he's about to visit with the Seahawks.
I hate the way you say Seahawks.
And Isaiah Simmons is also visiting the Seahawks.
I hate the way you say that.
Hey, so they're looking at some linebackers, the Seahawks.
You sound like somebody from Boston when you say the Seahawks.
Damn.
He's by the Seahawks.
The Seahawks. Hey, they're looking for a linebacker out there. You know, they look. Wagner just left. They need a replacement. Makes all the sense in the world to bring one of those guys in. But that's interesting. Isaiah Simmons and Devin White.
Bro, the Seabags.
The Seabags.
We
old enough to remember when we played them in the AFC West. We played them twice a year. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro.
Yeah, like people didn't even know that we played
the original Kurt Warner.
Yeah, bro.
The running back Kurt Warner, who was cold.
Yeah.
He was cold. Fucking Chris Warner.
Fucking Steve Largent, all them boys. Let me see.
Chris Warren. Chris Warren.
Yep.
Chris Warren was nice.
Before the Chris Warren that we had.
Well, that was his dad, so.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I'm just yo, Cortez Kennedy.
Damn, Cortez Kennedy, another former Raider as well. Let me see. Cortez, how many teams did he play for? He played for us.
Cortez Kennedy didn't play for us. You're talking about Lincoln Kennedy, right?
Oh, he played for the Cowboys. Didn't Cortez play for the Cowboys?
At the end, probably, but Cortez Kennedy, the Hall of Fame, Cortez get the defensive tackle. I only remember him with the Shebags, bro. I know
he played. You're right. He played there his whole career, 90 to 2000.
Yeah, I don't remember him playing for nobody else. Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
Bro, all pro damn near every year of his career.
Cortez Kennedy, bro. He was a man beast.
That's insane. Yeah, I'm tripping. I was thinking about Lincoln Kennedy.
And he played for Atlanta. He was drafted.
And Devin White just signed. So let me see. Did he go to the Seahawks? Let me see.
Yeah, Graphk was thinking of Russell Maryland because Russell Maryland was the Cowboys. He can't play for us. He played for the Seahawks.
See, I'm not paying that.
What they pay him?
He's 1 year deal. Well, worth up to. Oh, he signed with the Eagles.
How much?
$7.5 million.
Motherfucker, that's exactly what I said. That's exactly, and it's worth up to. See, man.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good, man.
Bro.
Yeah. Let me get back to wasting real quick because I got to talk my shit.
Bro. What do you mean, bro? What do you fuck? What the fuck? What do you mean?
I'm gonna be real. He's gonna cook with that with that
man,
front.
Come on, bro. 1 year up to 7.5. Come on, Graphk. Get out of here.
Not a need.
Yo, you gotta say you were wrong.
Not a
wrong.
It's not a need. It's not a need.
You are wrong.
It's not a need.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
I'm not paying the 7.5, man.
Why?
Dollar Store Docs is back in the building. I'm not paying 7.5 million, man.
Get the F out of here, bro. You wrong, bro.
Nah.
Get the F out of here, bro.
Get
out of here. Where the hell is Walt when you need him? Walt,
$7.5 million.
Walt, I summoned the whole get off my lawn gang. Walt, where are you?
And it's funny is, man, he'll go to Philadelphia and probably cook though.
Bro, you ain't paying $7.5 million for that talented of a 26-year-old linebacker. Come on, Graphk, get the fuck out of here, bro. But you'll pay that guy Baker, which will be like, come on,
like $3 million, $4 million. I'm cool with that.
No way. Yeah. You're not. There's no way you get a starting linebacker for $3 million, bro. That played at that level.
Oh, word, Denzel good. I mean, Denzel Perryman. Word. You want to do that,
bro? What
do you want to do that? Robert Spillane. Do you want to do that,
bro? 4 years ago.
Wasted. You have no idea. Oh, now you want to go 4 years ago, motherfucker.
4 years ago.
Let's go ahead and move the goalpost. Let's move the goalpost. Let's just go move that shit.
No. You said 4 years. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm talking about a guy of Devin White stature. He's a first-round pick. We're not talking about a guy like Robert Spillane. We ain't talking about a guy like Robert Spillane that was a guy that was barely hanging on with the Steelers, bro. I'm talking about a guy with first-round pedigree, bro. You know you got to pay them guys based off of where they were drafted. That you are wrong, bro.
Spillane is 7. He signed a 2-year.
Yo, where the F is Walt at? Walt?
It was a 2-year deal for $7. Dante. It's not. It wasn't. You didn't get paid $7 million last year, brother.
Walt, get him.
So I remember I thought Chris Warren was going to be a dog. Remember, he was the preseason GOAT.
Yo, Chris Warren Jr., man. Yo, you talk about high stakes. That's the original high stakes right there, man.
Facts, bro. Yo, Graphk.
Dollar General Graphk, yo.
I'm talking about, bro. Fuck that.
Dollar General, you cheap bastard.
Hey, let Philly pay that tab, bro. I'm cool.
Yeah. When he start balling out, I don't hear your nonsense, bro. I don't want to hear your nonsense.
Look at you, fam.
No, that's a fact, bro. Yeah,
Walt's doing a 1967 mock draft right now.
That's right. Walt is right now. He is researching his mock draft from 25 years ago.
Yeah, he's doing an AFL mock draft right now.
listen. You better leave Walt the get off my lawn pit bull alone. Walt is down
Walt
with us.
got a leather helmet on right now doing an AFL mock draft.
You're damn right he is. And that's the reason why we love Walt over here.
Hey, that shit definitely leather, Walt. That helmet, I mean. You know what I mean? So
bro, you want some bullshit, though, with that Devin White thing. You know you want some bullshit, yo. yo, I know you going to talk to me on the phone and be like, yo, I would have signed.
No, bro. Like,
bro, get the F out of here, bro.
I'm just not a fan of Devin White, bro.
Bullshit ski.
I'm not a fan of him.
Bro, you want some Eastern European bullshit, some different kind of bullshit. Bullshitski.
I got Greek in me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, what else you want? Man?
Yeah, but you're from the Mediterranean. You're not Eastern European. Bro.
Yo,
we can start calling you Graphk.
Hey, give me a geographical lesson right now. Yo, hey, that fucking, you hear that shit? That thunder and lightning is
cool. Yeah, I just heard that. You know what that was? That was the Lord telling you that you are some bullshit. He's about to strike you down. He's about to smite you.
Yo,
the Lord said, boom, stop lying, Graphk. You know Devin White.
Yo, he's stupid. But yeah, you guys, former Bucks linebacker Devin White, according to Adam Schefter, he's the one to drop it, signing a 1-year deal worth up to $7.5 million with the Eagles. Also, Steelers are re-signing free agent defensive lineman Montravius Adams to a 2-year deal. Let me see if there's any other moves that we can talk about and discuss right now. Let me see. Vikings have reached an agreement with former Bills wide receiver Trent Sherfield. Nothing there. Yeah, man, that's really about it. Shit.
Yeah, they talk about bringing in Jamal Adams. The only way we bring Jamal Adams is if he go and play will linebacker and put on about like 10 more pounds a month. Because Jamal Adams is pretty fucking big, man. He could actually play linebacker if he wanted to.
I mean, look, if the man wants to play football, shit. I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Jamal Adams been hurt and stuff like that, but I think, bro, he's a downhill player at this point. He's not a guy that can really cover. I think he can cover if he was a linebacker. You know what I mean? But it depends on how Patrick Graham would use him. Like, if see, that's the thing, bro. Like the way Patrick Graham uses people and stuff, like how he uses Logan. God damn it, Graphk. What's bro name? Logan.
Wait, what do you mean? Well, who are we talking about? My bad. I was looking at something. What are we talking about? What team are you talking about?
Yeah, that right. I'm talking on the Giants. Logan Thomas, was it Logan Thomas, or what the hell was it? My man named from the Titans that Patrick Graham used to use, and he used to do the same thing with.
Oh, you talking about the safety?
Yeah.
And
he also used to use
Logan Ryan.
Yeah, and he also used to use my boy from Michigan that same way, man.
Oh yeah, Jabril Peppers.
He used to use him like that. Mm-hmm. Jabril Peppers, like I don't know if you can use Jamal Adams like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if Jamal Adams at this point in his career could cover the way Jabril Peppers could.
Man, he can't cover for shit, bro. He gonna blitz, and that's about it. You know how they say Michael Thomas is the slant god, bro? Yeah. He is the blitz god. That's all you getting out of him.
Jamal Adams, right?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, he's pretty much he's a linebacker at this point. Like
that's what I'm saying. So you think he could play will linebacker for us?
I would rather stay away from it, to be honest with you. And Severe, this is why I wanted to get, and he was a Pro Bowler, I believe, this year. Julian Love was one of the main people that I wanted to bring in, another former Notre Dame guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he played under Patrick Graham. I assumed that we were going to pay him, and he can get paid a shit ton of money from Seattle either. That dude is a baller, bro. He could play in a nickel, play both safety spots.
Yeah, facts.
Dog,
let me ask a Severe, Big Mike, what do you guys think about Jamal Adams as a will linebacker?
I don't see it. Jamal's
what about everybody in the chat? Q, all y'all. What do y'all think about Jamal Adams as a will?
Let me see. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Primo's Julian Love should have been a Raider. I'm trying. What is his spot track at this point? Do you know what they're assuming he would get paid? Let me see some. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Jamal Adams market. Wouldn't it be funny, bro, if fucking Dan Quinn brought him back to the Commanders?
Commandos.
Legion of Boom for real, bro. Even though he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? He was.
Everybody said, no, just stop it, Waze. Listen. Look, bro. We throwing baloney against the wall and see if it sticks.
Let me see.
They said if he's paid like when I'm with it, Raider Ribs.
Let me see. 3 low-cost free agents. Yeah, he ain't gonna get paid shit, bro. I'm trying to see what his market value is, though. Okay, hold on.
Jamal Adams.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what they would assume he'd get paid out there in the open market.
They say Jamal Adams how to use Micah, but he's not Micah size though, bro. That's the thing.
I'm going to the to over the cap. Let me see. Salute to Don real quick. Read the super real quick, Wasted, if you can, brother.
Yo, is there a picture of Devin White signing, or is this still a KK come over / press conference for JMD at Indy kind of announcement? So you think he's gonna back out? Nobody's kicking the tires on Devin White like that, bro.
No.
So if you heard it and it came out in the national media, he's gonna sign. It wasn't like he had a robust market like that. Yeah. It wasn't like Devin White had a robust market like that at all.
I'm trying to see what the hell.
Yo, shout out to my wife coming in here and just dropping waters off to a brother, man. Shout out to her.
I'm about to hit my wife up real quick, make sure she get home safe too. This weather is crazy. Let me read this super. Oh, you read the super real fast.
Yeah, see, man, you are in your own world now, bro.
I was trying to find Jamal Adams' market value. There's nothing there. I can't find it.
Yo, they said he would have to put on a little size. He'd be solid covering out the backfield. That's a fact, Big Mike.
Snap said I give him 950K per year.
Get the F out of here, Snaps.
That shit is hilarious. Yo, Graphk, what do you think about Isaiah Simmons playing some sort of hybrid? Bro, we assumed that he was going to be that guy that could be a hybrid, that safety converted linebacker. It just hasn't happened, bro. I haven't seen him live up to the hype coming out of Clemson. He
got athletic ability, bro. It's just it must be something up here. It has to be.
It has to be a mental thing or something, bro. Maybe Patrick Graham can bring something out of him. I don't know. But you know what? If it's for the cheap and for the low, I would look at Isaiah Simmons. That's a potential player you can bring in and see what you can do for the cheap, for the low. Wasted for the low. I didn't want him last year, but I'm just saying, if this was a specific player, if you wanted to get a linebacker, bring him in for the cheap, I would do it. For the cheap. I'm not talking about $7.5 million wasted. I'm not talking about that.
You hear that lightning behind you?
Strike me dead, man.
God don't like ugly.
Yo, Cameron Curl, I love his game, but he's going to get paid too much, and we don't. Safety's not necessarily a need for us. If you're going to pay big money for a safety, you might as well just go get Justin Simmons. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not paying big money for a Cameron Curl.
Safety, bro.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
crazy. But man, shit. Other than that, y'all, coming up on 2 hours, I feel like my house is about to flood. I gotta call my wife, make sure she gets home safe, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, yo. Shout out to Tiff, man. Yeah, shout out to everybody out there in Texas, man. And Graphk, stop that bullshit, man.
Discount docs, baby. Salute to everybody here in the building. Appreciate you guys as always. Oh, mommy's here? Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go get her. Oh, but it's hailing outside. That's why.
Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my wife. She's stuck in the car. I'm gonna go get her an umbrella and get right. Salute to everybody here in the building. If anything does pop up, you guys, we will be live again. So stay tuned. As always, go ahead, Wes. What?
I hope you get pelted by the hail in the back of your neck. Looks like a paint. You lying bastard.
You stupid, bro. Yo, salute to everybody in the building, man. We outro. One.
That's what I'm talking about.